If you're still paying full price at the grocery store, it's time to pause, because there's a smarter way to shop, and most people are completely missing it. Tucked away in Aldi's aisles are some of the most underrated grocery finds you'll ever come across. No flashy packaging, no big budget marketing, just real high-quality food at prices that honestly feel out of place in today's economy. Some of these items cost half as much as their big brand counterparts. But don't confuse that with compromise. We're talking cleaner ingredients, better flavor, and more value per dollar than you'd ever expect. And by the time we get to number 1, you'll understand why smart shoppers are quietly clearing the shelves. Not because it's trendy, but because it just makes sense. If you're looking to stretch your grocery budget without lowering your standards, this list is for you. These are the 10 Aldi items you should absolutely be buying, whether it's your first trip or your 50th. If even one of these tips helps you skip an overpriced item, tap that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss a smarter way to shop. Number 10. Simply Nature Organic Chicken Sausage. If your weeknights are anything like mine, busy, chaotic, and full of last-minute dinner decisions, Aldi's Simply Nature Organic Chicken Sausage is a total lifesaver. These fully cooked sausages come in bold flavors like Cajun and spicy Italian, and they're made with no fillers or weird preservatives, just real ingredients that taste like something you'd actually cook from scratch. I slice them into pasta, toss them with frozen veggies, or wrap them in a tortilla for a fast, protein-packed breakfast, all in under 10 minutes. It's one of the few things I can keep in the fridge and know dinner's covered when the day goes sideways. And the price? Just $4.99, compared to $7 to $9 at other stores for similar organic sausages. That's not just cheaper, that's grocery math that actually works. Mini tip: keep a backup pack in the freezer. Because when you're staring at the fridge wondering what's for dinner, this is the shortcut you'll be grateful you have. Number 9. Millville Balance Multigrain Cereal. Let's be honest, cereal prices have gotten a little wild lately, especially the big brand boxes with cartoon characters and nothing but sugar and air inside. That's why I switched to Aldi's Millville Balance Multigrain Cereal, and never looked back. This one brings a light touch of cinnamon, real whole grains, and a satisfying crunch, for about $2.15 a box. Meanwhile, similar cereals at other stores are pushing $4 or more. That's nearly half the cost for something I actually feel good about eating. And it's not just for kids. I grab a bowl for breakfast, toss it in a baggie as a snack, and even use it to top off yogurt bowls for a little crunch. It's versatile, simple, and doesn't come with all the extra hype. If you're done paying for flashy boxes and empty promises, this is a smarter shelf pick. No gimmicks, just good cereal that respects both your time and your budget. Number 8. Friendly Farms Whole Milk. Milk is one of those staples that sneaks onto your receipt every single week. And when prices creep up, you really feel it. But Aldi's Friendly Farms Whole Milk, it's been holding the line. Right now, you can get a gallon for $2.57, which honestly feels like a small miracle these days. And don't let the low price fool you. This isn't some watered-down off-brand filler. It's rich, creamy, and totally dependable. Whether you're pouring it in coffee, blending it into pancakes, or handing out bedtime glasses to the kids, it delivers on taste and texture. And here's something most people don't realize. Aldi often sources their dairy from regional producers, meaning you're getting nearly the same milk as the name brands, just without the fancy label and markup. It's simple, fresh, and priced like milk used to be. In a time when even basic groceries feel like luxury items, this is one place Aldi gives your budget some real breathing room. Number 7. Emporium Selection Parmesan Cheese. Nothing finishes off a dish quite like a good sprinkle of Parmesan. Whether it's a pasta night, roasted veggies, or even a Caesar salad, that nutty, salty hit takes things to the next level. But real Parmesan usually means a real dent in your wallet. Unless you're shopping at Aldi. Their Emporium Selection Parmesan cheese delivers that authentic, bold flavor you'd expect from a wedge at a specialty store for under $5. That's right. Less than $5 for real Parmesan that holds its own against brands twice the price. I've used it shredded over baked pastas, stirred into risottos, and even tossed on roasted potatoes. It melts beautifully, doesn't taste overly salty or fake, and adds that restaurant-level finish to anything you're cooking. Here's a smart tip. Transfer it to a glass jar once opened. It keeps the texture better and makes you feel like a pro in the kitchen. For something that upgrades almost every meal, this is one of Aldi's quietest but most valuable wins. Number 6. Sweet potatoes. If you want a single grocery item that can stretch your meals, boost your nutrition, and still keep your budget in check, sweet potatoes are it. And Aldi nails it with their 3-pound bags priced around $2.59. That's less than a fast food burger for a bag that can cover multiple meals all week. Roast them as a side dish, mash them with cinnamon, cube them for breakfast hash, or slice them into oven-baked fries. They're packed with fiber, vitamins, and that naturally sweet flavor that even picky eaters can get behind. What makes this deal stand out isn't just the price, it's the value per meal. You can easily stretch one bag across 4 or 5 uses, and it'll feel like you're eating different dishes every time. Pro tip: roast a whole tray on Sunday and keep extras in the fridge. They reheat perfectly and save tons of time when life gets hectic. Number 5. Fremont Fish Market. Finding wild-caught salmon for a decent price almost feels impossible, but Aldi makes it happen. For just $10, you get a full 2-pound bag of frozen fillets that are clean, rich in flavor, and packed with omega-3s. This isn't the mystery farm-raised stuff you find in low-end bags. These fillets are firm, flavorful, and cook up beautifully whether you bake them, pan-sear, or toss them in the air fryer. I've even used them in poke bowls and sheet pan dinners, and they never disappoint. What I love most is how consistent the quality is without the luxury price tag. At other stores, this would run you $18 to $22 easy. Here, it's a smart buy that lets you eat better without blowing your weekly food budget. If you're trying to meal prep, eat more protein, or just want something healthy that doesn't feel like a chore, this salmon is a no-brainer. Stock up when you see it. It disappears fast. Number 4. Savarit's Cheddar Turtles. Let's talk snacks. Specifically the kind that somehow vanish from the pantry before the week's even over. Aldi's Savarit's Cheddar Turtles might not come with a flashy name, but they're quickly becoming a favorite. And for good reason. They've got that perfect cheddar crunch kids love, but without the price tag that makes you cringe. Shaped like little turtles. Yes, actual turtles. They're fun, crisp, and packed with flavor. Not that weird, chalky flavor either. I'm talking sharp cheddar that actually tastes like cheese. And the best part? They're usually a couple bucks cheaper than the name brand fish-shaped ones you're probably thinking of. For families who go through multiple boxes of snacks every week, that savings adds up fast. They're great in lunch boxes, perfect for after-school snacks, and let's be honest, adults are sneaking handfuls too. I know I do. If you've been looking for a budget-friendly snack swap that still delivers, this is one to toss in the cart every time. Number 3. Southern Grove Pistachios. Pistachios used to be one of those treat-yourself snacks, something you'd only grab when you were feeling fancy. But Aldi changed that with Southern Grove Pistachios. For just $6, you get a full 16-ounce bag of roasted, salted perfection. No gimmicks, no stale taste, no mystery mix. Just fresh, flavorful pistachios that taste exactly like the premium brands. At most grocery stores, you'd easily pay $9 to $12 for the same amount. Here, you save nearly half without giving up anything. They're perfect for snacking, tossing in salads, or adding to baked goods when you want that nutty crunch. And because the quality's so high, they actually feel like a treat, without the guilt of overspending. Smart snackers know this is one of those under-the-radar wins. Grab a bag, and once you try them, you'll wonder why you ever paid full price anywhere else. Number 2. Moo Tubes Yogurt Tubes. If you've got kids, or even if you just snack like one, Aldi's Moo Tubes are a game changer. At just $2 for an 8-pack, they're one of the few snack items that check every box. Fun, affordable, and actually tasty. They come in flavors like cotton candy and blueberry, and they're perfect for lunchboxes, after-school snacks, or those I'm starving moments that seem to happen 5 minutes after dinner. And here's the truth, even adults end up sneaking them. I've grabbed one on the go more times than I can count. Compare that to big brand yogurt tubes, which go for $3 to $4 a pack and often come with more sugar than actual yogurt. And Moo Tubes come out way ahead. You get quality ingredients, no mess, and something your kids will actually eat. They also freeze beautifully. Toss a few in the freezer and you've got a cool, fun treat that doubles as an ice pack in school lunches. Number 1. Friendly Farms Greek Yogurt. If there's one item that deserves a permanent spot in your fridge, it's Aldi's Friendly Farms Greek yogurt. Thick, creamy, and packed with protein, this 32-ounce tub does it all. And for just $3.35, it's easily one of the best values in the entire store. You can use it in smoothies, parfaits, sauces, dips, even baking. It's one of those multitaskers that works hard in the background of almost every meal and still holds up as a standalone snack. The consistency is rich, the flavor's bold, and the ingredient list is clean. No fillers, no weird aftertastes, just honest yogurt. What really sets it apart is the size-to-price ratio. Most brands charge more for half the amount. Here, you're getting a full tub that lasts, stretches across the week, and doesn't come with a luxury markup. If you're trying to eat better without paying more, this is your fridge MVP. It's the quiet hero of healthy eating, and once you try it, there's no going back. So there you have it. 10 Aldi items that prove you don't have to overspend to eat well. These aren't knockoffs or filler products. They're real, reliable groceries that hold their own against the big brands, and usually come out ahead. If even one of these finds makes it into your cart this week, you're already winning. And if you've got a favorite Aldi item I didn't mention, drop it in the comments. I want to know what deals you're loving right now. If this helped you stretch your budget without lowering your standards, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next round of smart, practical ways to save. Thanks for watching. And remember, shopping smart isn't about cutting corners, it's about knowing where to look.